Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Paul. In the last video, I tried out the Hard 75 challenge. Unfortunately, I couldn't continue on with that challenge, but I did continue exercising outdoors. In this video, I'm going to go skiing. I'll do a little bit of walking my dog outside in the snow, and also I'll do some meal prepping. And I hope to resume the 75 Hard challenge in February, when the weather's gonna be nicer and I'll be able to go outside and not miss a day, basically, as the challenge requires. Come along and I'll show you some of the highlights of living in Southern Ontario, and also some adventures in filming things I've never filmed before, such as this drone show. It's been a very snowy winter this year. One of the nice things I did in January was go skiing with 3 of my friends to Boler Mountain, which is a ski hill located in London, Ontario, about 2 hours away from me, and it's probably the best place to go skiing if you live in Canada, Southern Ontario. London, Ontario gets a lot of lake effect snow, so there's usually a lot more snow than where I'm from. Because of the low Canadian dollar, going skiing to Michigan is surprisingly expensive now. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you 2 of the longest runs at Boler Mountain. It's a fun place to visit if you've never been, and I highly recommend it. At the time of skiing, it was -3 degrees, and since then we've had a lot more snow, so the ski conditions only got better as the year went on. Yeah, cracked the screen somehow some time ago. I don't even know when. Sorry. Okay.
So it'll be over quick, okay? Yeah.
All right, fun's over. Half flew by. Skiing in Southern Ontario is a bit of a challenge as there aren't that many places you can go to. For that reason, and probably for the fact that this is a really nice resort, you have to book ahead of time. As we were getting there, the parking lot was full, and chances are it was probably sold out. So you have to book ahead of time if you want to come see it and try out skiing if you've never skied before. A nice place to visit this year as the snow conditions are really good. A first for me for this January was first ever was seeing a drone show. There was a drone show put on for the Detroit Lions, and I went out to see it, and it looked spectacular. This year I got into making wine. So I have some cherry wine, also fruit wines that I started making. And I also hope to make a tiki bar, summer outdoors. So I started collecting some old collectibles, sort of tropical looking things. And yeah, so I'm going to be working on making a tiki bar this year. Hopefully it's going to come, hopefully starting spring. But I've been collecting things like signs. This is a happy hour sign. And here's another one. So I hope to make a tiki bar this year. We'll see outdoor, but that's one of the things that I like to do. So this year I purchased a few vintage lenses. I've been getting into collecting old lenses, and some of the lenses I purchased are telephoto lenses. This is a 400mm tiki lens, and basically lenses are very inexpensive and they do have a lot of character to them. This is a 400mm Pentax lens f4.5. It's a vintage lens, probably made in the 60s or 70s. It's not very expensive to buy, but lets in a lot of light. It's a very big and heavy lens that I have to support on a tripod, and I use it to film scenes like this. Let me show you. Beautiful waterfront scene with sometimes eagles out there. Sometimes I'm able to catch eagles. This year some of the tall trees further down the river were cut down, so the eagles are a little bit out of luck as far as resting places. So they seem to be much more inclined to rest in some of the trees closer to my property. However, filming them is still a bit of a challenge as I have to film them through branches, and also catching the exact moment. You have to be pretty patient to catch the exact moment when they're flying away. It's much easier to film ducks and swans. However, with a vintage lens, it's still a bit of a challenge to get the focus right. This chickadee, on the other hand, which just feeds right outside my window, likes to come around. This one's very easy to film, and it's basically 2 or 3 feet away, so I can use any sort of lens on it, it'll work. Alright, so this morning, it's a Thursday, just after a really cold spell. So it's still pretty cold today, not as cold as the last 2 days. It got down to -20, so today is -7. So I managed to take the dog for a walk today. We'll see how it goes. I'm a little bit worried that things are frozen over and it's slippery, but we'll see. go there. Slow, Luna. Slow, slow. Slow. Don't pull. Don't pull. Let's go. Probably the most geese I've ever seen flying together. Alright, so looks like the lake froze over. Very pretty. I've also been feeding my bees. I've been doing a little bit of winter feeding. My bees, supplementing their stores. So I purchased this bee feeder on Amazon, and I've been adding sugar to it and making sugar and apple cider vinegar. And yeah, I've been doing that as well. Do this really quickly. Alright, so here's the meal prep for this week. And what we have here is just oatmeal with mixed nuts and hemp seeds and protein powder, chia seeds, shredded coconut, and we also have pasta this week. So it's pasta with salmon, baked salmon, and chickpeas. So it's Italian style pasta, and here we have Basically some haddock, and this is almost like a chili, and some white rice with coconut flakes, and this is tofu baked with cinnamon, apples. This is kind of sweet, so a little bit of sweet tooth here. Tried making ice cream in this ice cream maker. This is going to be some frozen yogurt with berries and fruit. And I also tried out this egg cooker here, Ambiano. Seems like an Italian company. And yeah, you just poke a hole in all the eggs and it turns itself off when it's ready, basically. So that's pretty nice. Here it is in the fridge. I've also been trying to improve my flexibility by doing yoga. I've tried out this 7-day yoga challenge by Nicole Ritter. Every day is a different body part, basically, and it's a whole routine for the week. It's really good. I'm loving it so far. But I do still go to the gym, and I do have a gym. I work out at home as well. So the flexibility training is just feels really nice, and it's also good for me. So here's my home gym setup. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. I'm currently trying to get to 100 subscribers.